Hey, this is Jamie Starrett with Christmas Sermon Outlines. I have a question for you. Do you know what you're doing for Christmas? I'm not talking about gifts. I'm not talking about buying things, going to the store, waking up early. I'm not talking about those things. Every week, you are preparing a message, a life changing message. Meeting with church members, meeting with people inside the church, outside the church, meeting with committee members, our elders. Oh, yeah, and you're trying to spend time with your family. We can't forget that. So let me ask you the question. Christmas is coming. Are you ready? Better yet, your Christmas sermon series is coming. Are you ready for that? You've already given creative energy to all your other sermons week after week. You're planning, you're praying over those things. You're trying to be super creative on those sermons. What if I told you that Christmas sermon outlines could help you answer the question, do you know what you are teaching for Christmas? What if I told you we could help you spend less time on being creative and more time on what matters most? We know what matters most, the life-changing message of Jesus Christ. We believe that. That's why we got in the ministry. We know that Jesus Christ can change people. Christmas sermon outlines will set you up to win. You will win with more time on things that matter most. Your church will win because you will have a sermon series planned for Christmas that you can advertise to your church. And if your church knows what you're teaching, they will likely invite a friend that will connect with that message. And we know that 90% of people will come to church if a friend invites them. So now your church people can connect a friend to a specific message because they know what's coming. Your worship leader will win because they will know where you're going, so they can plan the service with songs that flow with your message. Instead of you giving them a title or a verse for your message, you can print out these outlines and they'll know exactly where you're going. These are just a few ways you will win. Now we could put in there that you'll win with more time with your family. You'll be out of the office more, doing things that matter most. Here's what Christmas Sermon Outlines offers you. Christmas Sermon Outlines will offer a Christmas sermon series, either a 3-week or 4-week sermon series. We'll offer a great looking PowerPoint. Our team has been super creative, and we will give you a great looking PowerPoint that you're not going to be embarrassed to throw up on the screen or to put in print. We've also given you a teaching outline with points and verses. Now, we haven't given you the whole message. It's not a transcription of a message, because you know your people. And so we've given you an outline. You can look at that. You can spend time with that. But you know your congregation. And so you're going to have to spend some time with that, just a little bit of time, because you know your people. But definitely these outlines flow really well. We've also given you a teaching handout. Now everything is customizable. So if you want to take out a verse, you want to add a verse, you can do that. It's a Word document. It's a PowerPoint. And so you can use this teaching outline. You can print this out in your program, your bulletin, and then your people can follow along with you. And what a great way to do that when new people come to your church that they maybe don't look in the Bible, but you've given the verse there for them. And if you don't want to do that, well, you can just take the verse out and put that on the screen, or have them turn to that particular verse in their Bible. We've also given you a title slide that you can use in your print material, in your program, your bulletin. Also given you a point slide and a verse slide. It's the same thing, but you can use that in different ways. Now, to look at an example of what Christmas Sermon Outlines offers, just give us your name and your email below. Put that in there, and that's all we're asking, just for your name and your email, and we're going to give you an example, a week 1 of a sermon series. Hey, thank you. This is Jamie Starrett with Christmas Sermon Outlines.